Welcome to Power Yoga. My name is Lisa Kramer. I'll be guiding your practice. Let us begin in a seated cross-legged position. Resting your hands above your knees. If you like palms down, that will be a bit more grounding. If you want palms up, you'll find the posture a bit more uplifting. Close your eyes. Our practice today is about hanging on to the good and letting go of all the rest. I am a firm believer that all things happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't know that reason. All difficult times allow us to become stronger, more resilient, and kinder, feeling perhaps more love in our heart. Hold on to the good. Release all the rest. Tune into your breath, practicing the Ujjayi pranayama, breathing in and out of your nose. Draw breath in through nose, down throat to core. As you exhale, release the breath back up and out of your nose. Let breath guide you as you come deeper and deeper within. And we'll stay here for just a few rounds of our breath. On your next breath in, open your eyes. Come to all fours on your yoga mat. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders align, knees over hips, gazing at the space between your thumbs. Warming up our spine as we move through a few rounds of cow-cat. In breath, let the belly drop, bring gaze forward. Exhale, round back, draw navel to spine as you gaze towards navel. Continue to flow from cow to cat, allowing your spine to extend and flex. Motion for your spine is like lotion, lubricating the spine with the synovial fluid. One more cycle of cow-cat. Finding a little stretch for our side body. Extend the right leg long behind you. Cross the right leg over the left. Left toes touch down. Look over left shoulder as your hips fall to the right. Stay for a round of breath. Nice. Okay, center, bring the right knee back down next to the left. We'll take that on the other side. The left leg extends, cross it over the right. You are looking over right shoulder as hips fall to the left. And come back to center, placing the left knee down next to the right. Hands are shoulder width, fingers spread wide, gazing at the space between your thumbs, setting up for plank pose. Extend the right leg long behind you, toes touch down. Extend the left leg long behind you, toes touch down. Modification is to bring knees down, that's always a choice. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders align. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, draw navel to spine, send hips up and back, downward facing dog. This posture allows the entire spine to elongate. And gazing back towards your feet, maybe off the mat behind you. Imagine your inner thighs spinning inward towards back of studio. Finding a bit of movement in this posture as you walk your dog, bend one knee and then the other a few times. Nice. We'll sneak just a little core in here. Bend knees, weight forward to your plank. Forearm plank is next. Bring the right forearm down, then the left forearm. Elbows under shoulders, hands can clasp together or palms down. Gaze forward. Keep your forearms glued to your mat. Want your toes to touch your big toes, they come together. On an in-breath, let your hips and heels fall to the right side. They hover from earth. Exhale, draw them back up towards sky. In-breath, let the hips nod. Heels fall to the left. Exhale, back to the sky. Take that one more time, your pace. Again, knees down at any point is a modification. Meeting back in your forearm plank. Tall arm plank is next. Plant the right hand, then the left. There's your plank. Feel that engagement in your core. Stay for a breath. Exhale, send hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One breath more. As you exhale, walk, step, or float, feet forward between your hands. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Right dog is next. Hinging forward as if you are bent over a clothesline. Your arms can dangle or you can reach for opposite elbow crease. Nod head, yes, no. And gently sway upper body left and right. Allowing your body to drop off any unimportant matters. Stay for a cycle of breath. Release your hands down towards earth. Heel toe feet together until your big toes are gently touching. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise to Tadasana, mountain pose. Draw your pinkies inward. Let your heart shine, a little back bend. Energy flowing in. In breath, tall spine. Exhale, draw hands to heart center. Standing at attention, Samastiti. Perhaps close eyes here, gaze inward. Take a quiet, meditative moment to set an intention for your practice. Set your intention as a positive I statement. I can, I will. Nothing comes to mind, perhaps. I will practice goodness. 3 cycles of breath here. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. In breath, rise to Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Step your left leg long behind you. Drop the left knee down to the earth. Bring your hands up to your right quad, then up towards the sky. Enjoy a back bend, letting a little more energy in. Back to a tall spine. As you exhale, release your hands down to earth on either side of front foot. Curl your back toes under, lift the left knee from the earth. Always the option to keep the knee down if that's more comfortable for you. On an in-breath, reach your right elbow and fingers to the sky, heart and chest shining right. Open the chest. As you exhale, reach that right arm underneath chest. Reach it through to left side. Yeah, pushing out anything that you do not need. In-breath, reach the arm back out. Exhale. Push it out, reach underneath. In breath, reach high. Exhale. And take that one more time. And this time, set the right hand back down upon the earth. Standing split is next. On your in-breath, lift the left leg up, nose towards knee, breathe in. Exhale, set the left foot down to meet the right. In-breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In-breath, rise all the way up to Mountain Tadasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. And flow that on the other side. In-breath, rise to mountain. Exhale, fold forward. In-breath, step the right leg long behind you. Exhale, lower that right knee down to the earth. In-breath, reach hands to the left quad, up to the sky. Enjoy the back bend. Nice. In-breath, tall spine. Exhale, release hands down to earth. Roll the right toes under, lift the right knee up from the earth. In breath, send left elbow and fingers to sky. Exhale, reach that left arm under front leg towards the right side. In breath, open, let heart shine. Exhale, push away any negativity, any worry, any fear. In breath, reach high. Exhale, release. And take that one more time. On this exhale, plant the left hand back down on the outside of your foot. Standing split is next. On the in-breath, the right leg lifts, nose towards knee. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the left. In-breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In-breath, rise to Tadasana, Mountain Pose. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Step back to a plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga, shaping upper arms alongside body. In breath, heart shines, up dog or cobra. Curl toes under, send hips up, then back, downward facing dog. Sun salutes are next. Breath in, exhale. Breath in, exhale. Breath in, exhale, travel feet forward between your hands. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms, back you go, there's plank. Lower down, chaturanga, knees down, always a choice. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breath in, exhale. Breath in, exhale. Breath in, exhale, walk, step, or float, feet between hands. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, plant palms back you go, there's plank. Lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Flow through one more cycle of sun salutations at your own pace. Move with breath. I like to think of sun salutations as a moving meditation. Just move and flow at the pace that works for you. Leaning back, perhaps you stay in down dog, which is a heat building posture. If body wants to rest, child's pose is an option for you. Child's pose is an option anytime throughout practice. Our Sun B sequence, or Surya Namaskar B, is next. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale, walk, step, or float, feet between hands. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend at knees, sit hips back, rise to chair, Utkatasana. Separating feet with 1 to 2 fist widths between offers a little more support for low back. So if that's something that's more comfortable for you, add that in. Knees over ankles, squeezing your inner thighs, your adductor muscles together. Use breath to see you through the pose. One more full cycle of breath here. As you exhale, fold forward. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, plant palms, back you go, there's plank. Lower chaturanga, flow on through. Anytime you want to skip chaturanga, move from plank to down dog, that always works. In breath, lift the right leg. Exhale, draw knee forward towards chest, hold. Step foot between your hands. Warrior 2 is next. Turn that back foot towards the left side. Rise as you are ready, Warrior 2 posture. Arms reach front and back. Gazing forward over right middle finger. This is a hip opening pose, hips hard and chest all shining to your left side. Extended side angle is next. As you exhale, lower right elbow can rest along the inside of front thigh. Maybe it's dusting, just resting gently above the knee. The left arm reaches up, then forward. Chest stays open, shoulder over shoulder. This looks beautiful. It is. Yes. And adding an extra piece, take that right arm, reach it towards the back of the studio, along front side of your body. That will give you a little more core engagement. If you like that, great. If that does not work for you, don't go there. Reverse warrior is next. On your in breath, tip it back, reach up, then back, as if you are high-fiving the back wall. Feeling an amazing stretch along your right side body. Again, perhaps you reach that left arm along the front side of your body, fingers reaching forward, getting a little more core engagement. And we'll flow those last 2 postures. Exhale, extend side angle, option to reach the right arm back. In breath, lay it back, reverse, option to reach the left arm forward. As you exhale, windmill hands down to earth. Roll to the ball mount of your back foot, step the right leg back, there's plank. Lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. In breath, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee towards chest, engaging core. Step foot between your hands. Warrior 2 is next. Root feet, rise, Warrior 2. Feeling strong, mighty, and powerful in this Warrior 2 or Vajrayana 2 pose. Extended side angle is next. Exhale, hinge forward, right arm reaches up and forward. And again, perhaps you reach the left arm along front side of body towards back of studio. On your next breath in, reverse warrior, reach up and back, and adding core piece if that works for you. Flowing those last 2 moves. Exhale, extend side angle. In breath, lay it back, reverse. This time, as you exhale, windmill hands down to earth. Roll to the ball mount of back foot, step the left leg back. You can move right to down dog or lower chaturanga, heart shines, down dog. We will flow through this sequence, dancing on our mat. You're dancing at home, 1 breath per movement. We'll start with 1 chair. Breath in. Exhale, walk, step, or float, feet between hands. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend knees, sit hips back, rise, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, plant palms, back you go. Flow on through, returning back to downward facing dog. In breath, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Step foot between hands. In breath, warrior two. Exhale, extend side angle. Inhale, lay it back, reverse. Exhale, extend side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands to earth. Flow on through, returning back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward, step forward. In breath, warrior two. Exhale, extend side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands on down. Roll to ball onto back foot, step the right leg back. Option to keep the left leg lifted as Jana down. Leaning back in down dog. Flow this through one more time. From home, on your mat. Moving with breath. Moving as you are ready. Child's pose always an option. If you feel you don't want to flow through one more time, child's pose is there for you. We call this our Dancing Warrior series. Enjoy the dance. Dance like no one is watching. Probably no one is. Beautiful dancing. Breath. And when you have finished your flow, perhaps a child's pose will feel welcome. Child's pose is your resting pose. This might be a great time for a drink of water, toweling off. Even though you are not under the infrared lights at home, my guess is you're hopefully finding a little heat. Maybe a lot of heat. We will return to downward facing dog as ready. Our Crescent lunge series will be next. On it, in breath, lift up the right leg. Exhale, draw your right knee forward, tap above your right elbow. Sneak a little more core in here. Slide the knee over to the left elbow. Lower the knee to the left wrist. Slide the knee to the right wrist. In breath, lift the right leg high. Exhale, draw knee back towards chest. Step right foot behind the right wrist. Feet are hip width here, so you might need to slide the left foot a little more to the left side of your mat. Airplane arms are next. Extend arms long behind you, palms are down. Knee down, great option as Robin and Lori are demoing here. Or the back leg straight and strong. You want to avoid a wobbly back knee. As you exhale, extend your arms forward. You are looking down towards your right toes. Keep your abdominals off of that front quad. This is standing core. On your next breath in, rise, high crescent lunge. Nice balance pose. As you exhale, draw hands to heart center. Revolving crescent twist is next. Hinge forward slightly, breathe in. As you exhale, turn from navel up towards the right side. Staying up straight is also an option if that better serves you. You can open hands earth to sky rather than demoing the use of a block. Make the pose yours. If you don't have a block at home, a water bottle works great, a stack of books works great. So we make do with whatever it is we have. Nice. One breath more. As you exhale, draw hands back towards heart center. In breath, turning forward, reach arms up to sky. There's your high crescent lunge. Warrior two will be next. As you exhale, open to warrior two. The back knee is down, just lift the knee out. Turn the front palm up. Reverse warrior on your in-breath, a little more balance. Halfmoon pose is next. Again, use of a block, stack of books, whatever you have under that right hand is an option. Lori's demoing the block, Robin's demoing touching the earth, and Jenna's demoing the hand suspending in air. So great, girls, I really planned it for me that way. Nice. If you like dancing half moon, you can bend the top knee and reach the top hand back. If you fall out of the pose, that's great. That means you're working to your edge. Just find your way and try it again. Nice. Release from the dancing half moon. Warrior two is next. Step that left foot back. Here's your warrior two. Turn the front palm up, lay it back. Feel that big stretch intercostal muscles on the right side. Exhale, windmill, hands on down. Step the right foot back again. Right leg lifted is an option for you. Moving directly to down dog or flow through your vinyasa. And we'll take this on the other side. That little core piece is first. In breath, lift up the left leg. Exhale, draw the knee forward, tap above or towards your left elbow. Slide the knee to the right elbow. Lower the knee towards the right wrist. Slide the knee to the left wrist. In breath, draw the left leg back up. Exhale, draw knee forward. Step left foot behind left wrist. Again, separate feet hip width. Airplane arms are next. Reaching arms to back, palms are down. Keeping abdominals off the front quad. As you exhale, reach fingers forward. In breath, lift up. There's your high crescent. Nice. Exhale, draw hands to heart center. Revolving crescent twist is next. Hinge forward slightly, breath in. Turning from navel up, this time towards your left. Choosing the arm option that suits you. It does not need to be what you did on the right side. And this pose is allowing you to rinse out like a gym towel being wrung out, wringing out the internal organs, the liver, the kidneys, and the spleen. One breath more. We'll work our way back to high crescent on an in breath. Shine heart forward. Draw arms up. There's your high crescent. Warrior two is next. Opening warrior two. Strong, mighty, and powerful. Turn front palm up. Lay it back. Reverse. Nice. Half moon is next. Exhale. Reach that left hand towards the upper left corner of your mat or prop. Arm, hips, and chest shining right. If you like the dancing half moon, some call that sugar cane pose. And a little quad stretch. Stay with breath. Release from the dance. Warrior two is next. Exhale, step right foot back. If foot did not land where you want it, move it where you want it to be. Turn the front palm up, lay it back, reverse. Exhale, windmill, hands on down. Also ball mount of back foot, the left leg goes back, you move your way back to down dog, however you choose to get there. Nice. Our next series has a little more balance. In breath, lift up the right leg. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your foot, your left foot. So you are making your way to standing split. Hands can be on earth if you want to challenge balance a bit more. You could bring your hands to the standing shin or ankle. It's not about how high you lift the leg. Nice, feeling a stretch on that left hamstring. Shiva squats will be next. You can release your hands back down. Bend the right knee, line the right knee behind the left knee. Hands can stay planted, or you can draw hands to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, squat by bending the left knee, right toes down, arm modification if you like that option. In breath, straighten the left leg. Exhale, second Shiva squat. In breath, straighten the left leg. One more Shiva squat. Bend down, squat. In breath, straighten the left leg. Release the right foot down next to the left. In breath, rise up to mountain Tadasana. And draw your hands to heart center. One-legged mountain is next. Draw the right knee in towards your chest as if you're stepping up onto a big stair. And draw your arms up to the sky. Kick the right leg forward. Dorsiflexion of the toes, so the toes are shining towards your face. Exhale, airplane pose. Reach the leg long behind you. Arms extend back. Let's flow that one more time. In breath, extend the right leg forward, arms up. Exhale, airplane pose. In breath, one-legged mountain. Exhale, release the right foot down to touch the earth. And draw your hands to heart center. Nice. In breath, rise to mountain, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Travel your hands to the top of your mat, moving back to downward facing dog. We'll flow this on the other side. In breath, lift up the left leg. Exhale, travel your hands back towards the standing right foot. And there's your standing splits. Again, hands on earth. If you're looking for a little challenge in your balance, bring the hands to the shin or the ankle. Shiva squats are next, bending this time, the left knee lining up behind the right. Hands can stay planted or coming to heart center. Breath in. As you exhale, squat down, bending the right knee. In breath, straighten the right leg. Exhale, second Shiva squat. In breath, straighten right leg. One more Shiva squat. In breath, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, return hands to earth, set the left foot to meet the right. And there's your forward fold. Lift halfway, fold. Rise all the way up to Tadasana. Hands to heart center. One-legged mountain is next. Stepping that left foot up. Again, imagine you're stepping up on a very large stair. Nice. Draw arms up, extend the left leg forward. Exhale, airplane pose. Arms reach back, left leg extends, toes towards the earth behind you. In breath, reach the left leg forward. Exhale, airplane pose. In breath, step back up to one-legged mountain. Exhale, draw hands to heart center as you set the left foot down. Nice. In breath, rise, take a big back bend. Tall spine. Chair pose is next. Bend at knees, set your hips back, and there you are upon your imaginary chair. Again, separating feet is a little more gentle on low back. Nice, arms can extend. Maybe hands to heart center, perhaps goal post arms. Adding a bit of a twist here. This next little flow is about releasing. Again, pushing out any worry, any doubt, any fears of the future. Let those things go. Live in the present, this moment. Breathe in. As you exhale, prayer twist towards the right. Use your hands to push away any negativity. In breath, come back to the center. Exhale, push to the left. In breath, center. Exhale, release. In breath, center. Exhale, pushing away what does not serve you. One more time each side. Breath in. Exhale, release. In breath, center. Exhale. In breath, come to the center. Exhale, bound forward fold, clasping hands behind your back. And you fold forward, crown of head gazing towards the earth. Nice. Bound airplane pose is next. Keep the right foot planted. Extend the left leg long behind you. And there's bound airplane. Yep, so just reaching that left leg long behind you. Switching to airplane and flowing to warrior three, extending arms forward. Stay right here, perhaps adding a little core, breathe in. As you exhale, draw left knee and both elbows towards midline. In breath, reach long. We'll take that one more time. Draw both elbows and knee to midline. In breath, reach long. As you exhale, step the left foot to meet the right, rise up to mountain, and draw hands to heart center. We'll flow that, leading this time on the left. Bend knees, hips go back, finding chair pose. Nice. And adding our twist, moving to the left first. Hinge forward slightly. Exhale, twist to the left, pushing away anything that does not serve you. Why harbor it within? In breath center, exhale right. In breath center, exhale left. In breath center, exhale right. One more time each side. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Come to the center. Exhale, bound forward fold. Looking at your feet, bound airplane is next. The left foot stays planted as you reach the right leg long behind you. And there's your bound airplane. Releasing the arms at any time, full airplane. Transitioning to warrior three. Reaching arms forward. Staying here in warrior three, you're adding those little extra core crunches. Breathe in. As you exhale, draw right knee, both elbows to midline. In breath, reach long. Exhale, both elbows and knee to midline. In breath, reach long. As you exhale, step the right foot to meet the left, fold forward. In breath, rise up to mountain, Shavasana. Exhale, draw hands to heart center. Nice. From this posture, we'll take a little standing hip opener. We'll practice standing half lotus pose. And draw the right knee up. Again, we're stepping up onto that stair. And then open the knee, sending the knee towards right side. And you can stay here. This is a standing half frog. Or you can draw that right ankle towards the left hip. Using the left hand to hold the foot in place. And drawing the right hand towards heart center. So standing, perhaps your eyes close. Allowing your body to release anything you might be holding on to in your hip. Hips are often referred to as the storage depot of the body. We don't take a lot of time in our busy days to empty our hips. Perhaps if days are a little slower for you right now, you can take more time to empty out your hips. See, there's a positive in everything. And one more breath. Then go ahead, release the right foot back down to the earth. Nice. And then we'll take the same thing on the other side. Bend the left knee. Open the hip as the knee goes towards the left. Maybe you stay in half frog. Or using the right hand, bring that left ankle towards the right hip. And we're drawing the left hand in towards heart center. Eyes open, eyes closed. And we tune into your breath. Living in this moment. Never again will you be in this moment. Enjoy it while you are here. We'll stay for one breath more. Nice. Then go ahead, release. Set the left foot back down onto the earth. Rise to mountain Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Travel hands to the top of your mat. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders align. And draw the navel to the spine. Lift your right foot the height of your hip. You're using your core muscles here, your deepest core muscles, to hold this posture. Stay for a breath. And set the right foot down. Lift the left leg. Hold. Breathe. And set the left foot down. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. We have one more core piece before we work our way down to our bellies. And that will be forearm side plank, adding just a little more twisting. Bend knees, wave forward to your plank. Come back down to your forearm, set the left forearm down, then the right forearm. Again, toes come to touch. Now side plank will be next. Shining our chest to the right first. Move the left arm at a little more of an angle, like a 45-degree angle. Tuck the left hip under the right as the right hip reaches to the sky. Bottom knee down. Robin is gettling for you. Great choice. Nice. From here, bend that top arm. Let your fingers reach just behind your head. Keep the chest open. As you exhale, lower the elbow towards the earth. So adding that twist. Nice. In breath, open back up, elbow to sky. Exhale, lowering the elbow to the earth. We'll take that one more time. Imagine you're moving through molasses. Nice. In breath, draw the elbow to the sky. Nice. As you exhale, close the right hip, bring the right hand down. Come up to the left hand. There's your tall arm plank. Send hips up and back, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is your resting pose here. We'll stay for a full cycle of breath, and we'll flow that on the other side. Nice. Bend knees, wave forward. There's your plank pose. Knees down, always an option. Bring the right forearm down, then the left forearm. And we'll work to our forearm side plank, this time shining chest to the left. Bring toes together, the right arm makes that slight angle. The right hip this time tucks under the left. Reach the arm up, drop hand behind your head, elbow shining to sky. Again, move through molasses, breathe in. Exhale, release the left elbow down to the earth. In breath, reach. Exhale. One more, in breath. Exhale. Nice. And rise. This time as you exhale, return the left hand to the earth. Come up to the right hand. There is your tall arm plank. This is the last plank of our practice. Wave forward slightly. You count to 5 as you lower slowly, slowly all the way down. Shaving upper arms alongside body. Knees down first, always an option. Once you are down, you can extend your arms alongside your body with your palms up and turn your gaze right. Just breathe and be. And go ahead, turn your gaze left so that our neck does not get stiff. And now turn your gaze towards the center. So you are looking down at the earth below. Shavasana will be next, working on the back side of our core. Separate your feet hip width, curl your toes under, turn your palms face down. Feel your knees lift, your quads engage, keeping your neck in line with the rest of the vertebrae in your spine. On an in-breath, float your chest and arms from the earth. Exhale, float your quads. Hold. Breathe. Lift a little higher. You're levitating here in space. Nice. As you exhale, slowly lower back down. And turn your gaze right. Turn gaze back to center. This time extend your arms forward in front of you. Thumbs shine upward, palms face towards one another. This will get at our traps in our upper back. In breath, float your chest and arms. Exhale, float your quads. Nice. Lift a little higher. Zipper legs together. Bend at knees, flex feet. Reach arms long behind you. This is parachute pose. If you like to connect your hands with ankles, shins, tops of feet, that's bow pose or Dhanurasana. If you like to roll side to side, I'm thinking you've got lots of room wherever you are, and you can roll side to side. A little higher. Nice. One breath more. There, Robin's demoing the roll for us. Thanks, Robin. And come back to center when you are ready. On an exhale, slowly lower down. Release your hands. Keep your knees bent and move knees side to side like windshield wipers. Find your way back to child's pose. Your time frame. Big toes touch, knees as wide as you find comfortable. Forehead resting on earth. If you bring your hands to touch your forefingers and your thumbs, you have that beautiful circle of energy flowing through your body. Nice. And we'll be here for one more full round of breath. If you feel you need to stay in this pose longer, by all means do that. You can always turn the video off and stay as long as you choose, and then turn the video back on. We'll meet back in downward facing dog as ready. This will be the last downward facing dog of your practice. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One breath more. As you exhale, travel feet forward, come all the way through, and come down to a seated posture. Again, I remind you to take a drink if needed. We did a little standing hip opening. We're going to add just a little more hips in before we find our final resting posture. Extend your legs long in front of you. Again, a dorsiflexion of your toes, showing your toes towards your face. Draw your arms up to the sky. A seated forward fold. Lead with chest, hinge forward. This is ragdoll, just in a seated pose rather than standing. Bending knees if you want to release your hamstrings. The posture is never about how far down you reach. Just reach where it feels best for you. Rise back up to a tall spine. Extend your arms forward. And slowly lower down for 3. Just lower down for count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Then lift back up for 1. Lower down for 3. And lift back up for 1. Lower down for 3. And back up for 1. Continue this pattern until you are all the way down in your mat. I like this pose or this sequence, this short little sequence. I think it's symbolic of knowing that as you step forward, you might have to take a step back. But it's all right, you still get where you're going. Just might take a little more time. Once you are down, take a big stretch. Bend knees, soles of feet down upon the earth. Your feet are hip width. We'll take half pigeon on our back. Bend the right knee, let the ankle rest just above the left knee. You have options here. You can take your books or your block and put it underneath the left foot. That will get you a little deeper. There, Robin is showing you that. You can draw the knee a little closer in by bringing your hands around your hamstring. Another option is to bring your hands around your shin, or you can draw the leg up towards the sky. Whatever gives you, which Jenna is showing you, whatever gives you that nice release. Hold. Again, hear your breath. Enjoying the serenity in this posture. Fallen figure 4 will be next. Keep the right ankle where it is. Let the left foot come down to the earth, so it touches the earth. I got it for you, Robin. Yep, nothing's. Nice, arms come out like wings. And then begin to let your hips, heart, and chest shine left. The sole of the right foot comes down. Turn your gaze right. See if you can keep your shoulders down. An amazing twist, a final twist. Rinsing out any residue that might remain. Roll back to the center, gazing upward. Release the right foot back down upon your mat. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. And let your knees fall left and right just a few times. And we'll come back to the center. Walk your feet back in, hip width. Opening on the other side, the left ankle now above the right knee. I won't go through all the options again. You know what they are. Take what works for you. This may be your good side, being more flexible, or maybe it's your not so good side, being a little tighter. We have a good side and a better side. Just enjoy the side you're on and where your body allows you to go. Stay for a cycle of breath. Fallen figure 4 will be next. Keeping the left ankle where it is, arms come out like wings. Heart, hips, and chest shine right. Left foot touches down. You gaze to the left. Again, keep your shoulders relaxing down upon the earth. Your spine could talk. I think it would say right now, thank you. Thank you for moving me through all of these lovely asanas. Roll back towards the center. Uncross the left leg. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Find a big hug. Happy baby will be next. Reach your hands towards the bottoms of your feet. And go ahead, roll side to side. If your low back is lifting from the earth, bring your hands lower, more towards your calves as you roll. Nice. If you like a little more inner thigh stretch, you could straighten the legs. Eventually, you'll come back to center and draw the knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Give yourself a big, amazing hug. Kudos for you today. Kudos to these 3 fine ladies who practiced with me. And kudos to all of you at home who logged in. You are enjoying your fitness and keeping your body healthy from home. Shavasana awaits your final resting posture. Extend legs long on mat. And let your feet separate about hip width. Arms come alongside body. Palms shine upward. I'd like for you to have your palms upward as that allows you to take in whatever the universe might be trying to give you, whatever it might have in store for you. Let it come in. It's time to release from the ujjayi. Let your natural subconscious breath take over. Try to let thoughts go. If thoughts move into your mind, think of putting a period on them. Let them flow right on by. And we'll simply breathe and be. begin to bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Rotate at your wrists. Rotate ankles. Find a full body stretch, extending arms overhead. Toes reach forward, fingertips behind you. The spine is growing just a little bit longer. Draw knees in towards your chest. A nice hug. Roll right, the side of the sun, the side of energy. Your right bicep makes a pillow on which you rest your head. I'd like to read a final quote that I found, author unknown. Eventually, all pieces fall into place. Until then, laugh at the confusion, live for the moment, and know that everything happens for a reason. On your next in-breath, rise to a seated asana, seated cross-legged, Sukhasana. And draw your hands to your heart center. We'll close our practice with 3 final breaths. Finish your exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Draw your thumb knuckles to forehead center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Together, we are one. Let us bow forward. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for logging in at home. Bye.